Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, and today's a relatively chilly day, so I thought I'm gonna go ahead and do a soup. Hey, Moth Party. Sorry, I'm still not certain who is who, so you might have to remind me on that. I've never had Orzo either, so it's also gonna be my first time. It kind of looked like rice. Here, I'll go through the ingredients. So I got my garlic picked out. This is the bread, which is just gonna end up being garlic bread. We got a lot of chicken stock to go through. This is the Orzo. Like, it really looks like rice, doesn't it? Like, apparently it's a pasta, but to me it's just like rice. Carrots, scallions, and our cheese. And our recipe, again, is from every plate. If you want a copy of this recipe after the stream, you can DM me, and I'll send you a copy of this. And this applies to every stream. Alright, so I got the oven preheated, and I guess we'll get on to our main event. Hope everyone's doing pretty good today. I have some major plans for next week, but, you know, I say that every week, I feel like, so I don't want to make any promises, but let's just say if I can get all of that sorted out, I think next week will be a pretty good time. Alright. Gonna do the scallions first, I guess. I do want to get some more knives. That is definitely on my wish list. Knives are kind of expensive though, if you want a good knife. I want a new tripod for this phone that I'm currently recording on, because this tripod is, you know, it's lasted a pretty long while. It's kind of falling apart. Alright, what else? The carrots we gotta wash too. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, if you want, you can introduce yourself. It definitely helps me kind of recognize, like, and tell who's who. Basically, like, if you tell me where I met you from, then I'll probably know. But if you just encountered this stream out of, you know, looking on Twitch, then welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, how do they want me to chop the carrot? Oh, I gotta trim this. Right. Now, I want a carrot trimmer, like an actual good carrot trimmer, because sometimes, you know, the one that I have doesn't really actually work well. And I can't even find my carrot trimmer here. Oh, there it is. Somebody posted your stream. Okay. So I don't personally know you, but Angel or Tab probably posted it. I'm gonna trim these carrots because they kind of ugly, okay? And the problem with this particular like peeler is it don't work unless the carrot is really firm. In this case, the carrot is not that way because it's been sitting in the fridge for I guess 2 days, so it's pretty hard to actually go about doing this. So I'll just do a little bit. I have an Italian sausage. Okay. Good for you. Yikes. Alright, we're not using this. We're using a knife. Okay, we can cut chunks of the carrot off. I don't care. I don't want to take forever to just do this. Yeah, I guess, what are you guys eating today? If you are eating dinner right now. I don't know what time zones everyone's at. A little too thick for that one. Cut it this way, it's probably better. Never mind. I'm planning on eating Neapolitan ice cream. For dinner? For dessert, you mean? Chicken and rice. Also had McDonald's 2 meals in one. Whoa, so you had all of that in one sitting? Wow, you're surpassing me. Damn. This carrot's cleaner, so I don't have to take as much off. What is that? Someone linked me I know that channel, by the way, Any Melody, but I would prefer if you use English. That way I know what you're saying. Like I don't have any rules on the channel, like a lot of streamers do, because you know it's a pretty small channel, so I don't feel the need to have to, you know, say things. But I guess as they come, I have to set some, you know, boundaries. One of them being, well, if you don't use English, then I can't understand you. No potato peel. Okay, I have this, right? But the thing with the carrots right now is they're too soft to peel. So it wasn't working out. That's why I'm doing that. I'm using my knife for this. Yeah, you need like a better peeler. That's essentially good enough for me here. I just wanted all the dark skin off. Alright. That's our carrot. They want us to do half moons. So I'll chop the ends off. And do what? Half? Alright. I don't know how thick they want us to chop these, but they're going in a soup, so I think it'll be alright if they're not thin, because they'll soften up anyways. Alright. Well, also, my oven doesn't tell me when it's done heating, right? So I can set a timer. Well, no, I can set a temperature to like 400, but I won't know when it reaches 400. I'll just have to hope it's at 400. Which kind of sucks. Because my parents, they have an actual timer that tells them, oh, it's at 400 now, time to, you know, bake. And they have a pretty old home. So, like, all the appliances are, you know, relatively old. So I figured, like, since this apartment gives me new appliances, you know, like, it would be better. But yeah, I did end up renewing this apartment too. There's another apartment that I could have maybe moved to, but I'm relatively happy with this one. And with me, if I'm relatively happy with something, I don't want to take huge risks in moving into a whole new place. Doesn't have a light in it. Let me check, actually. Oh, yeah, it does. It has a light indicator to show me if the oven is heating. Good catch. You know, I'm just a dumbass, I guess. But I would appreciate it if it beeped or something. Then I would know that it's done heating. Yeah, mine has like this orange light. You'll be able to see it in a minute. Carrots are done. Da, 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 da. So we're using a large pot today. So do I have a... I'm gonna switch over here to the big burner and start heating that up. And we're adding the carrots, scallion whites. Okay, so I need to chop these two. No, I'm not. I promise you I'm not a master with a knife. I've cut myself plenty of times. Also, it definitely helps when you have a good knife. So this knife was probably like 40 bucks. I know a lot of people, like my parents, they just choose whatever knife set. So like their knife set may be 40 bucks, but it contains a bunch of knives. So each knife is like, in fact, really cheap. And you can see with how their knives were down, you know, it's you pay for what you get in the end. But yeah, if you have a crappy knife, it won't go smooth. The better knife you have, the more you'll realize, hey, you know, cutting stuff is not that hard anymore. So that's scallion whites. Scallion greens are basically for the end, so I don't necessarily have to chop them right now. Let's see, do we need the garlic? We don't need the garlic right now either. We just really need these two. Alright, so medium-high heat we go, and I'm gonna move over here. And you can't see anything because my tripod's not high enough. Alright. Let's get some olive oil. I'm surprised at how much olive oil I use. I have another bottle ready, but like, I haven't had this olive oil for a really long time. And it's like, it's already almost empty. Is that enough? I can use more. We're putting a lot of stuff in, so more olive oil.
Alright. So, for things first, scallion white. I guess another thing I don't like about these burners is, as you can see, they're, electric. And I know back then when I was little, my parents had the stove with actual burners with fire, so you can actually tell, based off of how high the fire is, how much it's burning. With these, I can't really tell. I can just use the knob over here. And yes, that's my oven light. Yeah. And get the carrots in as soon as possible too. Alright, and that's gonna sit for what, 4 minutes? So, right now it's 7:29 p.m. So 7:33, 34-ish. I wish I could angle this down better, but you can see like half of the pot right now because my tripod's not high enough. Okay. While that's going, I'm going to finish chopping up my other stuff. You can turn the temperature wheel, check how high he is too. Well, with my stove though, like I can't tell because it has high, medium, low, but like I can't tell how much heat is going into it, you know? Like I feel like with the fire, I can, better gauge, how high the temperature is. Cause like, the recipe may say like medium high, but medium high is off of their stove, which may not be the same as mine. Like for this, I just have to go based off of experience, what medium high really means. So I also asked this before. So right now I'm on noise cancellation, which is why you can't hear all the background noise. Hopefully, that's how noise cancellation is supposed to work. Is it better this way? Like, or would you prefer to hear all the sizzles and all the cutting and stuff like that? Because I won't know how it sounds until I, go post and, start editing these. Like, basically, if I take off noise cancellation, it'll pick up everything in the room. I'm in the oven. Yeah, you're right. So, yeah. Alright. Garlic. Sounds good. Okay. Keep it like this then. It's 7:33, so we are ready to move on to the next step, essentially. I'm gonna take this pan over here. See, I can flip my stuff, but the it has to be in a pot. I can't flip an egg because I'm afraid the egg will pop out. But with this, like, I can. And then the sausage. I'll take it off the heat for now so it doesn't overcook while I try to fumble my way through the sausage and open it up, because as always with this kind of packaging, it's difficult. They think they're making it easy on me, but it's really not. Alright, so sausage into the pot and then stir for 5 minutes. Shake! 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 And then I have to start kind of immediately breaking this up. How it looks, by the way. I'll angle it once in a while. And this is what, 5 minutes? What's Orzo made out of, by the way? I guess I could check the back of the package. Orzo is made out of semolina, niacin, iron lactate, thiamine mononitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid. No idea what any of those mean. I may have made these carrots too gigantic. Like, they might be a little too gigantic for the soup we're making. Okay. I think they're relatively broken up at this point. So I can leave it cooking now. That's 5 minutes. 7:38, 5 minutes, that's gonna be 7:43. So I have a question, right? So for those of you who do cooking at least sometimes, do you like cooking? Or do you cook out of necessity? Or like, what's the reason that you cook? Because for me, like, I mean, I cook because like, it's a couple reasons for me. I like to say I'm complicated, so I'm gonna explain this kind of thoroughly. I sort of like cooking. I don't like it enough that, you know, I would want to cook every day, like, you know, some chefs do. I like it to an extent. But I really, like, I don't really enjoy cooking for myself because it's just for myself, you know. I don't desire to have, like, really, really good food every single day. Like, if I could cook for someone else, you know, I think that would be really enjoyable. I don't like cleaning up. I don't like prepping. The actual cooking's okay. But mainly, like, I just want to have the skill of cooking. Like, be able to cook different dishes. You know, just, I think it'll be helpful. Alright, stir in 1/2 cup of Orzo. 1/2, how much is this? Be sure to measure, we sent more. Okay, so they actually sent me more Orzo than I needed, so I actually want to measure out 1/2 cup. So let me do that real quick. I don't know why they don't just send me exactly how much I need. Like, if they expect me to mess up, then they should just send me double the ingredients for every single recipe. Because they sent me way more than I needed. Cooking is the way to people's heart. I cook every day for my partner, or to work, singing. Yeah. I think, you know, like, if you're cooking for someone else, it's, you know, it's different. It, like, feels different. Like, it's really rewarding if, you know, you cook, you know, you spend the time cooking, and then they enjoy the food. But it, I guess, for me, it don't feel the same way if I'm cooking for myself. I don't get the same kind of feeling. And I live by myself, so you know, I mostly cook for myself. My parents come over sometimes, so you know, I'll cook for them, and that's pretty much it, though. Are we past time? I said 7:43, so we have 1 more minute. Okay. All right, I gotta get the stock concentrate ready. And 2.5 cups of water. Okay. Is that from Target? I don't know where it's from. Okay, here's the story behind my I guess my kitchenware, like all the spatula, the you know, spoon or whatever, all the stuff that I use. They're out of a set, and the set was given to me as a birthday gift from my class roommate. And so that's the reason I use these. It was a really thoughtful gift because at the time I was only starting to cook, and I was like exploring, you know, like how to cook with all these different recipes back in the old apartment. So at the time I only had limited kitchenware. Yeah, it really is. I could never think of something as thoughtful. Let's just say that. Yeah, to those of you who have the ability to think of, you know, gifts that people actually want, like that's a gift in itself. Because people like me, I cannot think of stuff like that. Okay, Orzo's in. Next step is stock. I will check to see exactly what these are, because I think I still have the box somewhere. I'm gonna take this off the heat actually, just so none of this stuff ends up overcooking. Two and a half cups of water. And I remember this time not to use water from my sink, because it'll make the soup taste really bad. I promise you. No matter how much seasoning I put in it, I will be able to taste the weirdness of the water here. So I get some bottled water. Put this back on heat. Do a little stirring. Let's get some more. This is 2 cups. Two and 1/2, so 2.5. So that's actually, you know, Holy crap, my math. It says 5 cups for 4 servings. So actually 2.5, not 2 and, 1/2 cup of water. Got confused. Wait, no. Sorry, dude, don't. I literally can't math today. 2 and 1/2 is 2 and 1/2. If you don't understand what I just said, just ignore it. 2 and 1/2. Dude, today is not the day. You see why I failed out of math? Alright, who was that? Thanks for following. Harmac17. Welcome to the stream. Alright, did I really need that big of a pot for this? Would this pot have worked? I don't know. I feel like the pot that I used yesterday may have worked too. Alright, so we need to bring this to a boil. And then 8 minutes. I'm gonna turn this to pretty much high so we can start boiling it and then simmer. Alright. And then of course, pepper and salt. Can't forget. And they said plenty of it. Because it is a soup, so it'll need it. Plenty of salt. I think that's plenty of salt. We'll see. We can add more at the end. Yeah, why is it not boiling? Hello? But yeah, let me check the brand of this. I hope I haven't thrown out the box. Ooh, I have it here. Alright. So this is called the Essentials Silicone and Wood Collection. I don't believe it says where it's from, but that's what it looks like. So I don't know if you recognize that from Target, then I guess it might be from Target. Alright, while we are waiting, let's see, they did the whole point of the oven was to bake this little piece of bread, by the way. Can't believe it. Alright, so how do I want to do the bread? Alright, so I need baking sheet for this. So what, this is boiling? Okay. So since it's boiling, we can turn this down to like about half, so it's just simmering. And let's start a countdown for 8 minutes. So that's 7:60, which is 8 o'clock. Okay, baking sheet. Alright, so this is my baking sheet. I'm gonna put the bread on. Go ahead and wipe the knife down so I can actually cut the bread. It's not technically dirty. Let's see. Yeah, cut it in half. All right. It's our half. And then, essentially put butter on this. And, the garlic. And call it garlic bread. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm not sure if any of you guys are like graphic designers or like know how to make like emojis, but I am in need of a butter emoji because it's apparently a meme on this where I use too much butter and everything. And people want me to have a butter emoji for my channel. Alright, so let's see. What's the expiration date for all of this? So I'm always afraid that, you know, stuff expire and then I continue to use it, and that's how I kill myself. I think it's on top of the lid. Best by June. We got time. I use enough butter that I don't think I will ever let my butter expire. And they're like, oh, put this into a bowl and then combine the garlic or something, microwave it so it's soft. Yeah, that's a lot of work just for a little piece of bread. I'm not gonna do that. Let's check. This is lower the heat down a little bit more. Alright, who else is tuned in here? I see a couple more people. And And if you weren't here earlier, how was your day? What are you eating today? I'm cooking a soup. Alright, that's our garlic bread. And then I'm just gonna place this on the baking sheet and put it in the oven, I guess. Tilt the sides up so that I can actually grab it when it comes back out. And that should be good enough. And then, what? Toast for 10 minutes. It didn't say whether to put it on the top or on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put it wherever I would like. So, garlic bread's in. And then we're just waiting on the soup now. Right on time, 8 p.m. That means our soup is pretty much done. Let's give it a taste. Okay, can use a lot more salt. And pepper, really both. When they mean a lot of salt, they actually do mean a lot of salt. So, I know you guys are used to me using paper plates and whatever, plastic spoons and stuff like that. But today I'm using a real bowl. Because let's just face it, soup would actually melt through the paper plate or paper bowl if I had one. That's salty enough for me. It can use a little bit more, but I don't mind that. I don't want it to be overly salty. Okay. I no longer need that. Turn off the heat. See my pretty bowl over there? I like to at least put some of the scallion greens in there, mix it up before I top it with it. So I prefer if they cook a little. Almost feels like there's not enough liquid, but I definitely put enough water in here. So I put more than it would have just been a bland soup, I think. Because one time I didn't measure out how much water when I made a soup in the past, and I put way too much water, and it just became a pretty bland kale soup. Okay. But yeah, there's way too much stuff to really call this a soup. Oh, they all fit in one bowl. Lucky me. It's a pretty gigantic bowl, so yeah. Sort of expecting that, actually. Alright, I'm topping this with more scallion. Even though I don't particularly like it, I've gotten a little bit, at least a little bit used to. And then cheese. I can get this to open. Smells pretty nice though. Alright, let's move the stream over. I'll run a 1-minute ad break while I get everything over there. I do have a metal spoon, by the way. That's our finished product, guys. Do I have my camera on me? Okay, like since it's only in one bowl, I want to snap a picture of this real quick. So if I can find my camera, wherever it may be, and oh, it's right there. Then I want to snap a picture for Instagram, you know, sometimes when it actually looks properly the way I want it to be, then I'll actually take a picture of this. Alright. Not the way I wanted it to be. Change an angle. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I haven't used this camera in a while, so it's like kind of hard to actually take proper pictures. Alright, that's good enough for me. We can now taste this. Alright, almost forgot to take the bread out. You know, that would be a pretty big problem, I think. Glad the tinfoil's not hot, because otherwise would have been not so great burning sensation, I think. Alright, let's give the soup a taste. I'll let you know how the Orzo tastes too, of course. I got some Orzo on here, so. No, it's like, it does really remind me of pasta. It's like if you, it's like if you cooked rice until it was really soft, but it also maintains its shape, texture, I guess. So like if you cook rice for too long and in too much water, it just becomes slimy, right? But with this Orzo, it kind of maintains its shape. So like when you chew into it, it's like kind of chewy at the same time. Like almost like a kind of Jello-ish is the best way I can describe it. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm not a real food critic. I can't really explain it. I'm trying to get some of the soup. It's really hard to get to the soup because of how much other stuff there is. I mean, there's just a lot going on with, you know, this whole dish, I guess, in terms of flavor. If you are curious to see how the bread turned out, here it is. Might be a little bit, needing a little bit more butter, I think, because all the butter ended up cooking off, but, it should still taste like, garlic butter, I think. Alright, thanks for tuning in today. I will be closing this off. There is no stream on Sunday. So the recipe for tomorrow actually usually, you know, what I'm supposed to do with this is I cook it and then it goes on YouTube. But I haven't been doing a good job with it. But, no, that's the plan. But yeah, I thanks for tuning in. You know, hope you guys all have a great rest of the weekend. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Next week, let's hope that, you know, I remain diligent and you know, end up doing something big. If that is the case, next week we will have different angles. Is my hint to you guys. All right. Have a good rest of the weekend. See you guys next week.